Final race, race number 10 on BMW Hong Kong Derby Day is the Rapper Dragon Handicap. Of course, the Triple Crown winner from 2017. Starshine heads the list. Vincent Ho from Barrier 10. Lobo's Legend makes his Hong Kong debut. A Grade 1 winner out of South Africa. Mongolian King runner-up behind Waikuku last time out. Regency Boba. Barrier 14 for him, but he likes to roll forward. King Opie. He's won 4 from 7 so far this season. Grant van Niekerk in the saddle. Tornado Twist is 3 from 5 this season. Beauty Icon makes his Hong Kong debut as well, as does Shefano for Tony Millard and Karis Teaton, another horse out of South Africa, all the way down to Royal Performer, who gets up into Class 2 for the first time. Casper Fowles and Matthew Chadwick. Regency Bobo and Royal Performer have been up at Chung Fa for Royal Performer, returning back on the 11th of this month.
Yeah, the newcomers are interesting with regards to where they might posse up here. Beauty Icon, Shefano, as you can see in that picture, are certainly handy to the speed. Lobo's Legend 2 trials ago was actually handy to the pace, but he might drop back from 13. But Regency Bobo's in the race, Gold Win, King Opie as well, so there should be a decent enough tempo.
He's the likely favourite in the race. Tornado Twist, he comes back to Sha Tin after a run at Happy Valley. Didn't have much luck there at Happy Valley. He's only been beaten twice, and that was both at Happy Valley, unbeaten at Sha Tin. Moves nicely here. Beauty Icon, I thought I'd show you the first starter. He looks quite forward, and he has improved once the blinkers went on in the mornings. He did race in those blinkers overseas as well. He's had 5 trials, and he's quite forward for a run. I wouldn't be surprised if he ran quite well. And the other one we're going to have a look at here is a Precious Ship. He's down the just down the back straight here, these two horses. He's the 50, C50, the one closest to us is Precious Ship, going nicely enough.
I like him last time, and give him a chance this time as well. We'll start off one of the first starters, though. Lobo's Legend, who was a Grade 1 winner in South Africa, stepping up. He went from 1,100 metres straight up to 1,800 metres. What a Grade 1.
Yep, and David Ferraris has him in his stable, and he gave him plenty of room in this trial down the middle. I'm happy to sit on the fence and watch him. Karis Teaton's done a fair bit of the work. He's not taking the ride. Neil Callan is. From that barrier, I think they will drop back early, and they'll be happy if he can find the line. If he finds it well enough to win and you step into some of the big juicy odds about him, well done. Yeah,
well, he's had the 2 trials. He's 11.06 pounds. I'm with you, Brett. I'm happy to watch him go around.
All right, Solar Patch, Tornado Twist and Starshine.
Yeah, nice trial, this one, from all these 3 horses. But in particular, Solar Patch, he's going very nicely at the moment as Solar Patch. Tornado Twist wasn't asked to do too much and hit the line strongly enough, and Starshine ran on well as well. So all 3 looking good in their trials.
Yeah, I haven't got Starshine in my selections, but he is going well, and that trial's certainly giving that evidence out.
All right, Beauty Icon starts with the blinkers on. Won a maiden handicap at Hawkesbury. Was then thrown straight into Group 1 company in Australia, went 4th in the Champagne Stakes.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad run in that as well, straight into a Group 1. He's had the 5 trials here, so he's been quite well educated. The blinkers go on the first time. That win over Hawkesbury was 1,300 metres, and he was taken on a bit, and he fought on nicely in the straight. I thought it wasn't a bad run from him.
Paul O'Sullivan's stable, we know generally they take a run and they get better, but he's a nice enough type of horse.
All right, King Opie's been very consistent this season. Wasn't far off getting a start in the Derby, in actual fact. Starshine involved here, and Precious Ship too. Yep,
we probably should ask you about Precious Ship, Andrew, because you've been on his sale of late.
Yeah, I thought it was a good first-up effort. It wasn't the worst. I expected a little bit more, to be perfectly honest. I thought he'd get involved in the first 3. But that's why Cuckoo winning the race. And look, he's sort of hanging on to his tail a little bit there, so I think he can improve again.
Well, I'm giving Starshine a chance, and he's a length behind him there, so it makes a case for Precious Ship.
And I've got King Opie in the numbers too. As you say, he was just missed out in the Derby, right?
All right, well, our favourite here, Tornado Twist, 1.7.
Yeah, it's short, and he'll be short if some of these other favourites win as well, but he does look hard to beat, Tornado Twist. He's on top from King Opie. Hitchin' Love is the one, he might be just a bit forgotten here at 25 to 1. He's been running pretty good races from with no luck in the running, and Solar Patch is going well. 10, 8, 5 and 3 for me. Exotics in the last, Tornado Twist will be too short.
He will be. I think he's the one to work around, though, like Paul said, with the exotic play. I've got him as the on-top Tornado Twist. I'll Quinella him in the race with Solar Patch and Beauty Icon. King Opie's honest. He should get a nice run. Mongolian King went good last start. Starshine, certainly an exotic play, as is Precious Ship. So 10's the one to work around.
Yeah, he's clearly the one to beat, but I'll have a crack with Precious Ship. Let's see if we can lower his colours.
Someone's going to get into trouble with that.
Right, with the stats, that's what happens next, isn't it? What are we looking at this week? Zach Purton and his record, a particular record here, Paul.
Yeah, with the younger horses. He goes really well with his younger horses. He's a 34% win rate on them with 38 rides, 13 wins, 5 seconds and 3 thirds. So just highlighted with these young, inexperienced horses. And Dan Control, we're just going to highlight him. He's a first starter, only had the first 2 runs in Ireland, but ran really well on both occasions.
Yeah, the owner's had a couple of decent ones too.
Certainly has. Yeah, all right, Dan Control is the stout horse. What's the best bet, though? Is there going to be a bit of deja vu?
It's funny how this works out, isn't it? Yeah, Dan Control for me. I don't think it's a strong race by any stretch of imagination. And he's trialled well enough and very forward. I think he can win on debut here in Hong Kong. So John Moore and Zach Purton teaming up. Super Hoppy will make the long shot. It's in Full of Beauty's race. I think he could be a bit of a forgotten horse here, seen as a Happy Valley horse when I don't think he is. So at 33 to 1 at this stage, I think he'll come in a bit. I've made him the long shot, Super Hoppy. As far as the play is concerned, Dan Control, Aero Happiness, and looking good.
All right, I'm going to continue on with Splendour and Gold. I liked him last start and he did the job, and I think 1600 metres will be nice for him. It doesn't look an overly strong race. I get the feeling, even though he's still a little bit immature, he might be able to do it again. So 4-2, California Turbo, race 2, number 3. I don't think it's a strong race. I've got time for Paul's Dan, but I think California Turbo can run a big race up on the pace, give a bit of cheek. And then Vincy, Glorious Dragon, Dynamic Eagle. I'll play that QQP in race 6, the other staying race of the day.
All right, Flat Heaven was a long shot. Got home at Happy Valley a couple of weeks ago. I think he can win again here. He'll be taking on the odds-on favourite Full of Beauty. It'll be an each-way price, but I think he can beat him. Race 7, number 4, Flat Heaven. And then I was tossing up behind Xiang Yin and Precious Ship, but the Precious Ship got the nod. All the pressure goes on Chad as the long ship. I do like that one in race number 9 as well. So double for Ricky Yu, and the QQP is Flat Heaven, Full of Beauty and Lean Perfection in race number 7. All right, there you go. That's Derby Day. There is another on the website, Hong Kong Direct. Myself and Graham Cunningham looking at just the Derby itself with an extra interview there of Frankie Law and his son Locke Law as well.
Yeah, I managed to watch that yesterday evening, Andrew. Very informative and worth a look.
You haven't watched it, have you?
No.
Well, you've got
It'll be something to do tonight.
Exactly. There you go. You've got to spare 17 minutes. You can tune in. Back to Happy Valley on Wednesday night as well. Looking forward to that. There's a good feature race coming up there. But that's it. It's all done on behalf of Paul, Brett, and the rest of the team. Hopefully, we can count on your company again at Sha Tin for BMW Hong Kong Derby Day. We will be racing to win.
Good night.